We're live?
We're live on the YouTube.
We're live now.
Sorry, folks. We had some technical difficulties.
Dude.
The growing pains of producing content for a YouTube channel.
Yeah, now we're really gonna give the brow beating over here.
We'll do it live. We're gonna do it for you this time. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear
Very
you.
good. Okay.
I'll write it and we'll do it live.
All right. Sorry, folks. Yeah, that's what happens when you try to do something different that you're not used to doing. I don't know. Welcome to Rooster Radio, Season 3, Episode 2, y'all.
Yeah, we're back. We them boys.
He's your host with the most, Kody with a K.
Of course I am. And he is owner, operator, sole proprietor, CEO, MBA, Michael.
HHIC.
HHIC. Michael Carpenter.
That's me.
Today, we ain't talking to no artist. We're talking to an artist.
We had a guest lined up for tonight, but the person unfortunately wasn't able to make it. So we decided, you know what?
We're going to get on here and BS with y'all.
Yeah, we're just going to get on here and talk shit. I mean, we want to keep pumping out content. And I thought we'd also take the opportunity to introduce our producer, who without we wouldn't be able to live stream. So, ladies and gentlemen, let us introduce you to Mr. Joshua Pendergraft.
Hey,
There he is, man.
As a result of all of the mess ups today, here I is.
Welcome.
Josh has graciously agreed to help us produce video content for live streams for the show.
He took on the task.
Yeah. We felt like we needed to elevate the podcast and add the video element to it.
So you can see our pretty faces.
Yeah, like the whole goal of the podcast to begin with was to create this connection between an artist and an audience. And what better way to do that than to let you actually see them?
Yeah, check them out.
Yeah. So last week you saw we had Sunday Boxing on. The live stream didn't go quite as planned, but the video's up, so you can go watch that now. And
Yeah, trust me, I'm feeling it right now. We're 2 weeks in, both live streams, including the test live.
Is the state of the Rooster.
so I do realize that it's taken a very long time to get this place open.
Yeah, like forever.
Yeah, nobody's feeling that pressure and pain more than I am, believe me. But what's happened is I bought a 100-year-old building and I'm trying to turn it into a venue that we can all hang out, have a good time, and watch live entertainment.
It's about as old as you are.
That's about.
You couldn't find a 90-year-old building? Something that was like primed and ready to go?
Well, there's not a building in Gaston County that you can buy that the city and county's not going to make it difficult for you to begin with.
Oh,
So
yeah.
we'll start there. That's been a fun bunch.
Anti-government. Yeah.
Well, no, it's weird. It's like there's two camps of local leadership, right? You know, you've got people like your economic development committees and your elected officials that are all gung ho and rah rah, and they want people like me to open businesses like this in downtown Gastonia. But then you've got the other camp, and those are the people that are salaried employees that actually get to make all the decisions.
Money
right?
makers.
Yeah. Well, they don't make any money. Let me be clear right now. They don't. They're
The
well,
money hoarders.
yeah,
The
they're-
ones who were in government positions that were never elected to
Yeah,
those positions.
There have been. I'm being forced to do some things that aren't necessary, but
Shouldn't be.
They shouldn't be. They hide behind codes and statutes, and they make life difficult for you. So that's one part of it. And,
Show them the stack.
and the other part is getting the funding for the construction. Oh my God, we got to do so much of this building, y'all. It's a lot of money. I'll just put it to you this way: what I paid for the building, I'm paying 3 times as much to upfit the building itself. So that's a little known fact about commercial real estate is, it's one thing to buy a building, it's another thing to get it up to code. And, part of getting that funding is dealing with the SBA. And for those who don't know, the SBA is a Small Business Administration.
I thought that stood for super baby ass faces.
So juvenile.
Wow, man.
That's good. That's a good one.
Thank you.
But the SBA, it's a government entity, and they do help small businesses secure funding, to get their businesses off the ground. and because it's a federal government entity, it's a lot of scrutiny put on the proprietor.
Yeah.
And
Scrutiny.
so I'm going through that process now. A year ago or March of 2020, I was ready to go. Let's do this. Everything was set. The only thing we needed was a closing date for the loan. We were going to start construction last summer, and then coronavirus happened, and the bank shelved the project, which understandably so. But it was May of this year when the bank finally pulled the trigger and was like, all right, let's go, let's do this.
They're like, fine, we'll give you the money.
Yeah, we'll do it. And so going through this SBA process has not been easy. They do a deep dive into your personal and professional life, and I've got a stack of papers right here, and I just want to show everyone this
That's
big,
a thick-ass
stack
boy.
of papers. This is everything that I've had to submit to the SBA so far.
That thing thicker than a Snicker.
Yeah, I mean that's about as thick as closing documents for buying a house.
Sheesh.
Which it's a lot. But the SBA, they want a lot, and everything they've asked for, I'm giving them, and so here we are, and I think I've given them everything that they need. Hopefully,
What if they want you to take your pants off?
I mean, if that's what it's going to take.
At this point, it almost seems like you already have had to.
Well, it definitely feels that way.
Let me just go ahead and bend down and grab my ankles now.
But
We'll form the bottom half of the letter H.
But ultimately, all this, I can pick and make fun and everything, but it's the process. It's what I have to go through.
Well, look, we're just trying to make light out of it because, we're also sad that we're not open yet because I'm the host. I want all the glory. I want the lights. I want the action, man.
I would have never taken you for somebody that wants all the glory.
Man, that you're right, actually.
Well, what
I don't want the glory, okay.
what good would it do to be pissed off about it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man,
It's
it's
not going
like-
to help the situation. I try to take the situation as it comes and roll with the punches.
Giggity.
And this is where we're at. So we're getting there. It's going to
we are.
happen. It has. I'll tell you one very, very positive thing about this process taking so long.
What's that?
It's given myself and us an opportunity to build this community together.
Well, is there anybody you want to shout out in particular?
Well, first, let me shout out our producer, Josh Pendergraft.
Yeah.
You the man.
And throughout this journey, there's been a lot of people that have played a part in this journey. They've played a role in some way. Shout out to Nelson Stegall of Stegall Photography. He's showed up every single time we've done something creative. Nelson has showed up to take photos of it and document it for us.
Yeah.
Early on, David Superville is a photographer and videographer. He helped produce one of the videos. Alyssa Moss at Moss Videography, she produced a video that we've got on our YouTube. And then Casey Clark at Legacy Collective. You remember Casey?
Oh, yeah, dude.
He produced and directed our community pitch videos.
Got them drone shots.
Yeah, helped us get the drone shots, helped us put together the pitch video that you can find on our YouTube. So there's been a lot of people. And then, of course, shout out to all of the artists that have come and been a part of the podcast, that have shot. We've had video shoots, music video shoots at the Rooster. We've had photography shoots at the Rooster. We put on a show back in June of this year, Raise the Roost at the Joy Theater. Shout out to Jim Champion at the Joy Theater. We just did a show last weekend at City Cage. Shout out to Byron.
Yeah.
Thank you, Byron, for allowing us to put on a show at your space.
You the man.
And last but definitely not least, he's been sitting here wondering when I'm going to get to him. Kody with a K, my main man right here. This guy, he is the face of the Rooster. I might be the guy behind the scenes, doing, pulling all the strings or whatever.
The CEO.
Yeah, I mean, this was my idea and everything, but we wouldn't have gotten to a point where we've produced all the content we've produced, put on. We're 39. This is our 39th episode of the podcast.
That's a lot of pod.
None of that would have happened without Kody. I reached out to Kody when the shutdown started from COVID and was like, "Hey, I want to do this podcast," but as anyone that knows us or knows me knows that I really don't want to be the guy in front of the camera. You couldn't tell from this particular podcast, I don't really want to be the guy on the microphone because I'm diarrhea of the mouth over here tonight.
Dude, Chatty Cathy.
I'm saying I've got a lot to say, y'all. Pay attention.
Got something to say.
But really, Kody grabbed the bull by the horns, and he's like, "Yes, let me do this,
Please."
And I'll be honest, man. I'm so grateful and happy and proud of Kody because it's allowed him to spread his wings. He's gone and done some live performances.
I have.
You know, he's
Shout out to the Little Theater of Gastonia and Foothill Players.
Yep.
If you guys missed it, I was in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, and
He played the part of the cuckoo.
I did. That was put on by director Rob Owens. Shout out to director Rob Owens. Yeah.
Shout out to Rob Owens.
I had to give my shout outs.
And you've also done you've gone and done some live music.
I have.
And you know.
Yes, I have. I've done some live stuff.
So it's allowed Kody to spread his wings. So you know, if nothing else, I've helped this guy, you know, move on with his entertainment career. So
thank you.
I love you, brother.
Dude, love you, man. You know,
Love you too, Josh.
Yeah.
Aww.
You're the
I'd
man.
be remiss if I didn't mention how Josh is also a musician who's gone and done some live performances
Dude,
since we started
you're
this.
in a band?
I was.
I didn't know that, man. I didn't actually know that you were a musician. What do you play?
Yeah, so I play very, very basic 4-chord rhythm guitar, and
Nice.
try to focus on singing as much as I can.
Nice.
I like to when I've had the opportunity in the past to get a nice 5-piece band together. I like to be able to take the guitar, throw it on my back, and just focus on engaging with the crowd and singing.
Oh, dude, yeah. I heard you belching out a little something while we were getting set up today, and I thought it sounded great. I was like, "Where's this voice of this angel coming from right now?"
Well, I wouldn't call it necessarily an angel, but I certainly do try to keep things smooth.
Yeah, man. That's what kind of music do you enjoy playing?
Honestly, if I had the ability to, I would probably focus on some of the late 70s and early 80s classic rock, some of the early hair metal. But my voice doesn't typically lend to that sort of thing.
Yeah.
So I end up falling into the 50s and 60s, and then early 90s, early 2000s country music scene. And it really does not only fit my voice, but I'm able to relate to that music in a way that I really never thought that I was.
Yeah. I definitely think you can pull off some Jim Croce. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
Get
I've
down on some
definitely thrown a couple of those songs into my repertoire. But honestly, you mentioned Little Theater Gastonia. 2 years ago, I was actually playing the part of Johnny Cash in the $1 Million Quartet.
Dude,
So
no
that's
way.
that's sort of where my voice tends to fall, is into the
Okay.
Johnny Cash, Merle Haggard, Waylon Jennings side of
baritone.
Yeah, so as you can
Absolutely.
see, like this, you know, we're building community here. You know, I'm doing my best to surround myself with talented, artistic, creative people, and I feel that's the best way to bring the Rooster to life, breathe life into this idea.
Oh yeah, I
And
mean it's all about music and arts. It's not just about music though. It is also about arts. I want to stress that. I don't feel like we stress that enough in our.
I try to include it whenever we do the branding thing or whenever we're talking about what the Rooster is.
Yeah.
You know, I actually we have some stuff lined up this season that's outside of music, so I'm excited about that coming up on Rooster Radio.
So when the doors open and the Rooster starts to fill the void in downtown Gastonia, we're gonna have more than just live music.
Oh
Absolutely,
Dude.
Absolutely, guys. We have some really fun ideas lined up for you.
Yeah.
For you. I mean, we've talked to some comedians. You know, we've talked to
we've
some
connected
live
with the
performers.
theater.
Yeah, we've connected with the theater. You know, we have some really. I don't want to give away too much. Is there anything we can talk about that we? I don't want to. The thing that you and I both are thinking about. I don't want to talk about that yet.
The Olympics.
No, we can talk about that. Yeah,
Okay.
so I'm talking about the once a month Wednesday.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna keep that a secret, but we will do every summer. We're gonna have
The
Rooster
Olympics.
We're going to do Rooster Olympics. We're going to take all these fun drinking games and turn it into an all-day Rooster Olympic event with medals and, we're going to, everything from cornhole,
beer pong,
flip cup, quarters. We're thinking about doing an arm wrestling tournament. I don't know. There might be some insurance.
Liability.
Yeah, there might be some liability there. I
Yeah.
don't know if we can do the arm wrestling thing or not. Over the top.
chug contest.
Yeah, and we're going to end the Rooster Olympics. There's going to be like this big grand finale on stage at the end of the day, and it's going to be everyone that competes in the Rooster Olympics.
If you make the bracket,
No matter what event you participate in, you're automatically entered into the paper, rock, scissor tournament.
yes,
And
rock, paper, scissor.
Yeah,
Tournament.
rock, paper, scissor tournament.
Scissor, rock, paper.
Scissor, rock, paper. Scissor me timbers.
Scissors.
Scissors.
So whoever wins the rock, paper, scissor tournament will get the trophy. Like everyone that participates and wins the other events will get a medal, but you'll get a trophy for winning.
It's going to have a big old cock on top.
Yes, a big cock on top.
That's right. That's right. And it's going to be golden. So
cock.
who wouldn't want to put that in their curio cabinet? You know what I mean?
So we've
big
got a
golden
lot of fun
cock.
stuff. Like we really want to make this a community type of business. You know, come one, come all type deal.
Exactly.
You know, we spoke with a gentleman who owns and operates a church here in Gaston County, and they want to have a presence in downtown Gastonia. We're actually going to rent our space to a church on Sundays, so that there's something for everybody.
Exactly. Yeah, it doesn't matter like what you're into. We're gonna have it. You know what I mean? You like polka? We'll get a polka night.
We'll do
going.
some square dancing one night. Why not?
Yeah, we'll get some square dancing.
I even thought
going.
about reaching out to Red Bull. You know how they do they sponsor all these like weird like break dancing tournaments and
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, I even thought about having like a.
Are we gonna
breakdancing
fly airplanes off the top of the roof?
I'm not doing anything that could potentially get me sued.
Space jump. Beam me up, Scotty. Put me on the space jump. Did you guys see that? That guy that jumped from space.
Oh yes.
That was insane.
That's
Ridiculous.
intense, man.
Yeah, we should do that.
That's some Marvel superhero stuff
It,
right there.
it
That's-
really is. You know what I'm really excited for? I'm really excited to put on the Rooster mascot outfit. I sent it to you one
Yeah.
time, and we're gonna. I'm gonna be dressed as a rooster when we open.
Gotta be a big cock.
I'm gonna be a big cock. We got to make that a sound.
Well, I mean, it'll be the first.
Oh,
Naming this when I named this thing the Rooster, it didn't occur to me at the time how much fun we can have with this name.
yeah.
You know, the T-shirts we can print and all that stuff.
There's gonna be so much to it, man. Stickers. We highly encourage stickers, by the way.
Yeah. That's one thing I do want to encourage when we get open is we've got a couple of poles inside the building, structural poles, and we want to cover the poles and the bathroom walls and doors with stickers, whether it's local business, local bands, whatever. Like we want to make this place. We want you to feel like this is your home as well.
Uncle Rooster wants you.
Yeah, because I've got so many stickers in my bedroom,
Oh,
Well-
dude, like ready to be put up or like already stuck?
like stuck.
Oh, you have to scrape them
right
off.
next to the posters of Hanson and the Jonas Brothers.
Miley Cyrus.
Well, I don't have the
Hey,
Jonas
don't hate on
Brothers up
Miley,
there. I don't have the Jonas Brothers up there quite yet. I just got that in last week. I've been waiting. It's been on back order. All this COVID crap.
Oh yeah.
But I got my Jonas Brothers poster. It's going right up next to the Jenny poster.
Oh god. I was talking more Hannah Montana. Yeah.
That's a rap song.
Hannah Montana. Hannah Montana.
Oh gosh.
I think it's Tony Montana is what you're thinking about,
Well,
Say hello to my little friend.
right?
hopefully you haven't tuned out yet. We're trying not to bore you. We're just trying to have some fun here and talk about the Rooster.
Yeah, exactly.
Just get on here and talk a little shit, whatever.
And we want to engage a little more. Like we really want to please our viewers, or at least I do, because I'm a bit of a people pleaser.
Fuck those people.
Oh, I love to
Fuck our
please.
viewers, man. Nah, but for real, hop in the chat and let us know. Like, what do you guys want to see? What do you guys want to have on future episodes? How do you want to be entertained? Because that's how we want to serve it to you, baby.
Do you even want us to do this?
Yeah.
Do you want the Rooster? That's a question I've been asking. This process has taken so long. You go. I have run the gamut of emotions, y'all. I've been on serious highs and I've been on some serious lows throughout this. I'm human. as confident as I am that this is a great idea and that this is something that this community needs, I'm also a person who's just trying to do something good for my community, and it comes with ups and downs. There's been days that have been so difficult where I start to question, am I doing the right thing? It's just something that people want.
Dude, without question, it so is.
And then there's days where I'm like, I can't fucking wait to get this place up. It is nice to when people tell me that they like this idea. So jump on the comments, jump on our social media, tell us what you think, tell us if there's something that we could be doing better. And I'd like to take an opportunity to make a call to action. If you really do believe in this vision that we have of bringing the Rooster to downtown, bringing arts and entertainment to downtown, creating a safe place for nightlife in Gastonia, then go to our website and watch the community pitch campaign videos we have. We have this open source fundraiser going on. And, as I said at the beginning of this podcast, it is a lot to do what we're trying to do. It's a lot of money. And, you can help us. We've got these sponsorship packages where you can go and if you make a contribution, we can give you some really cool stuff in return, and it helps us get this thing up and running quicker.
But if you're a broke boy, what you could do to help us is at least just share the hell out of these live streams and the audio, because we're on all streaming platforms.
Yeah, we're on Spotify, Amazon Music, Google Podcasts, Apple Music, or Apple Podcasts, whatever it's called. We're on Anchor. We're on all of it. It's not hard to find us. And tell people about it.
Because we've got a genre for you.
This is one long commercial.
It really is.
It's starting to feel like an infomercial.
It really is. Hit those phones now. The
best ones happen late at night.
Oh, yeah. The phone lines are hopping.
Out on the fundraiser, we could use the help. COVID really, put a dent in your,
wallet.
Yeah. It sucked a lot of money out of the account. So we're doing our best, y'all.
Yeah.
And we've got a lot of fun stuff. Diarrhea of the mouth will cause backups. We have a lot of fun things lined up for this season of Rooster Radio.
We really do. We've got a lot of non-music stuff coming up too.
We've got comedians. We've got other. We've got some owners of some local businesses that have really cool things going on that you should know about, that we want to help promote.
All
we're building community, y'all. We're building community, and we want you to be a part of it. And you can be a part of it.
Just ask me. Just hit me in the DMs, y'all. Ladies.
Have we said enough?
Just kidding.
I think we've said enough. You're married. Shut up.
I know. No, I know.
Josh, you got anything to add to the conversation?
Well, I just wanted to bring up, reiterate the whole comment section. But if there's a band that's local to the area, specifically local to the area, whether it's your favorite high school band, whether it's a band that you saw out in Charlotte, whether it's a band that you saw at another bar here in Gastonia, if there's a local band that you absolutely love to go see, that you would drop everything to go see them live anytime they're doing a show, let us know in the comments. I mean, that's what the Rooster is about. The Rooster is about putting on an event, whether it's music, whether it's comedians, whether it's whatever.
You're a belly dancer.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We love to have belly dancers. But if there is a band that you would love to see, no matter what day of the week it is, put them in the comments. We want to reach out to those people because we're building this. Michael's building this for you.
Yep.
For me. He's building it for everybody. This is a community project that he's working on to build not only the music community, but the community of patrons, those that go and enjoy this live music, those that go and enjoy a nice evening of comedy. Michael's working to build this community for the city.
Yeah.
So if there's somebody that you want to see, let us know so that we can reach out and make that happen for you.
Yep.
Yeah, I will add to that this came about because of an opportunity I saw in this community. I see Gastonia and Gaston County growing the way that it is. I see all this, people are moving here, businesses are moving here, and there's this void. There's something that's not being addressed, and that's arts and entertainment. If you want people to move here and stay here, you've got to give them something to do. And I'll admit there are things to do in Gaston County.
Oh, of course.
A lot of it is sports related, which great. I go to the ball games myself. My daughter plays soccer. I go to Martha Rivers for her games, and there's every field's got something going on.
But what if you're like me and you're not a big sporty spice?
We got to give something for people who aren't into sports, and that's kind of where we're coming at it. Is we're going for nightlife, arts, entertainment, and we want to make it safe, and we want to make it a community, and we want all of you to be a part of it.
Even somewhere you can bring your kids. We'll have some kids nights. We'll have some kids get up there.
Yeah, I've got some cool
music.
things lined up. We're gonna use Saturday afternoons as at least once a month. We're gonna do art classes for kids. So like parents can bring their kids to the Rooster. You can hang out, or you can drop them off for a couple of hours. And we'll bring in a different artist every month, and maybe 1 month they're painting, maybe 1 month they're sculpting, that kind of thing.
Like
clay, popsicles, whatever, popsicle sticks. Every month we'll try to do something different with the arts, and who knows what else will come of that. So
love that, man.
So yeah, I think we've said enough.
Well,
I think we've done enough with the commercial stuff.
Yeah.
I do want to thank you, Kody, and you, Josh, for believing in this dream and being a part of this team. For the record, we ain't making any money off of this. These guys are doing this out of the goodness of their hearts.
For free.
And they're doing it because they believe in the dream and the vision. And clearly I believe in it too. I did have a thriving business before this, and I sold that business to start this, knowing that this was never going to be something that made me rich, but this was a calling.
Yeah.
This is something that I feel I was born to do. So if you believe in this vision, help us out, support us, share, like, comment, talk about, tell all your friends. And
it don't cost no money to share.
It don't cost any money to do that. And then tell us what you think about how we're doing.
Yeah.
And with that,
lightning round.
Yep. Final thoughts?
Lightning round. We're ready for the lightning round.
I love you guys.
Dude, we
love
love
you too, man.
Josh actually brought us a little sweet surprise.
Oh, we're doing like lightning.
Lightning round.
Lightning. Okay. Lightning round.
Oh, that's what you meant.
Yeah, it's a
we're doing some lightning.
What is it? To play us off? There's nothing on the telephone.
What does that mean to play us out?
What does that mean to play us out?
What does that mean?
To take a shot?
Do the lightning.
We'll do it live.
Give me that coronavirus,
Ride
baby.
the lightning. Oh, trust me, I don't think
me that
anything is
Corona
surviving. I don't think anything is surviving through that jar.
It burns all the germs.
That's all you need.
Good.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching this video. I love you all. Anyone that gives us the time of day, I appreciate you.
Yes.
And I look forward to meeting you in person and helping make your life better.
Because that is what we're going to do. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Rooster Radio Season 3, Episode 2. Share it, like it, love it, or don't. But we in this bitch.
Tune in next week.
Tune in next week.
And that's the way the cookie crumbles.
And that's the way the cookie